Hey guys, sorry about that. It's Becca. Okay. This is my third time trying to record this, so please, if it looks horrible, please do not pick on me or anything. Okay? I know I'm not the most beautiful person in the world. So in the last video, I'm sure that you all realized that I mentioned I was going back to college. And for those of you who have never attended college or, do attend college or whatever, some of you won't know because you didn't try hard enough in college or whatever. But some of you try, and it's a lot of work. And I'm sure you guys understand what I mean. But I take 15 credits. 15 credits for me is 6 classes. And if each class is 2 hours, which almost all of mine are, that's 12 hours of class. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of work. Plus then the hours that I put in for my homework, which I'm always got a ton of reading. Okay. This class here is my intro class. This book here is for my intro class. For my intro to early childhood. Yes, I want to be a teacher. Please do not bash it. I've already heard enough. Okay, I attend this class. It's an online class, but online classes you have to teach yourself. And if you don't know what teaching yourself is like, teaching somebody else is so much easier than teaching yourself. Believe me, I want to be a teacher. I would know. Okay, so I have to teach myself everything that I have to know for this class. Okay, and it was just 5 days of classes. The first week of class, I had to read 72 pages for this class. Okay, I had to write 6 questions, 3 from each chapter, not something that my peers could get out of the book. It had to be something else. I had to kind of make up my own question from the chapter. And it had to use the information, but it couldn't use the information, if you get what I'm saying. It had to be my own question. It couldn't be who is this person? What did he do? It's a total different question. Okay, first of all, that took me 1 hour for each chapter. 3 questions, 1 hour each. So, or not each, but for 3 questions it took me an hour. So that's 2 hours right there out of my time. After school I did this. Then I had to answer 10 questions, which was 5 from each chapter, of my peers. So, okay, after the answers, obviously I have to come up with them on my own, because I can't find them in the book. So then I have to think about the question, and really, really think about it, and come up with a 2-paragraph essay, or 2-paragraph answer. Okay, so that took me at least another hour for each chapter. Then I had to cite my information, which is when you go through and tell where you came up with the idea for your question or your answer, okay? And so that took me at least another hour. Okay, that is another 3, 4, 5, 6 hours on top of my school day. I sat at my desk doing my homework for 6 hours for just one of my classes that I don't even attend on a day, an every other day basis. That's not even my classes. That's just my online class. Okay, that's a lot of work right there. Then I take this art class. Okay, this is art for children. Art for children is not just you scribble here, you scribble there. Okay, it's a lot more than that, and it takes me a lot of work to figure this kind of stuff out, especially because this is going to be my profession when I grow up, and so I'm paying extra attention to these 2 classes because these are the only 2 that I have for my profession. No, kind of, yeah, really, kind of really. Anyway, so this class I only have Mondays and Wednesdays, which is nice, but it's still a lot of work. I already had to do a whole project and everything for the kids and things. I had to draw whatever I wanted on a paper, which I do a star because it's my favorite. And I had to rip out pieces of paper in the magazine and glue them to the paper inside the star, and they all had to be the same color. You know how hard it is to find colors in a magazine that are the same? It's honestly, it's really hard. So, okay, I got that done in class, and I came home, and I actually haven't had any work for this class except to read the first 2 chapters. Now, on top of reading the other book, in this book, the chapters are much longer, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I had to read the first 3. So, let's see, how many pages is that? I just want to give you guys, explain to you guys, how much work it really is. So, whoever knows that it's a lot of work, please thumbs up this video so I know that I'm not the only one who struggles with reading all this shit at once. So chapter 1 to chapter 3 is page 4 to page 63. Okay, on top of the 70 whatever from this, I have almost another 70 here. This one was 140 pages. Okay, and this one I have to read it for because I have the quizzes in class. On top of that, I have a CPR class. Okay, I'm not good with emergencies, but CPR is something I have to know when I'm become a teacher. Okay, so in this class, in the first week, we have had 5 quizzes already. 5. I've never had a class so intense. This class is over in March, but still, it's very intense. I've already had to read chapters 1 through 5. Okay, 1 through 5. Let me tell you how many pages that is. Chapter 1 starts on page 4. Chapter 5 ends on page 83. Okay, on top of the 140 I already have, this is over 200 pages now that I just mentioned that I had to read in less than 5 days. Okay, 5 quizzes, so I have to study also, take notes, and do this. Okay? I have that class Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay? On top of that, I have psychology. Now, I fucking hate psychology. Do not ever try and teach me psychology. I fucking suck at it. I hate it. Okay? We have already read through chapters 1, 2, and 4. Okay? I've printed out 100 pages worth of notes. I have so much notes to be taken. Okay, this is chapter 1, starting on page 3. And there's okay, I'm just going to guess because I'm not going to go through it. But I'm going to guess there's another 60 at least here. Okay, another 60 pages on top of 210. It's 270 pages. Okay, on top of that, I have an English class, and all of you out there, I'm sure, know that English, you have to write a ton shitload of papers, shitload. So I've written 4 papers already, 2 pages each, which, okay, it's not the easiest stuff to write on, because I don't like to write, about shit that I don't care about, so I've already had to do that. I have a freshman seminar class. Okay, I have to walk around the school and learn about the businesses and write papers about them. Now that's just fucking stupid. If I don't know what the business was for, then I don't give a shit. I don't need to know that shit. Excuse my language, but I really don't care. If you know what to pass in the class, I do it. So I have to write another 10 pages for that. Okay, so that's a lot of work in the first week. I can't even imagine what's coming next week. And so this weekend, I have to take a quiz online for psychology, which I suck balls at. Okay, remember that. I suck balls at psychology. So there's psych. I have 2 more quizzes on Monday for CPR. I just took 2 quizzes today, 3 on Wednesday, and now I have 2 more. So I have to study for this and take notes on the chapters so I can study the day of. I haven't finished reading chapter 3 for this arc. I have to go there on Monday and write lesson plans. Now, if none of you know what lesson plans are, they're what a teacher uses to base their projects off of for children in school. Okay? So if I'm going to make paper mache, I have to tell what I'm going to do step by step. Now, if anyone has made paper mache before, they know that it's not like this. It's pretty easy, but to write down every single little thing that you want to do or what you have to add or what you need, that's annoying. I don't like to do lesson plans, even though I'm going to be a teacher, I hate them with a passion. This is just the first week of school, okay? For this class, I still have to cite more of my questions and answers because I'm not done yet, because I can't remember exactly where I got it. So every single time I want to cite another question, I have to search through the chapter again, and again, and again, and again. Yeah, it gets very fucking annoying. Yep, that's my college. So now that it's Friday, and I have a 2-day break, guess what I'm doing? I'm playing Sims. So you guys need to jump right on over to the next video, because they're going to be uploaded back to back. So you need to jump right on over and see how much fun we're going to have on the Sims series, because I need fun. Because these classes bore me to death. They're not the best classes in the world, but you know what? I take them because I have to. And I get good grades. Do you want to see? Hold on a second. Let me get you my grades. Now I know a lot of people are like, I'm never going to show off my grades. But you know what? I'm a good student, and you're going to see exactly why I say I'm a good student. Because I work hard enough to get grades like this. Now, I don't know if you can see it. This is quiz number 3. Right there is the grade. What does it say? 10 out of 10, which means I got a 100. And yes, I know you're probably like, oh, it's only 10 questions. But 10 out of 10 means that I got every question right, which means that I knew my material, which means that I knew what I was doing, which means that I studied. So, I've also got this quiz, which is another 10 out of 10. And yes, I know you're probably like, it's only 20 questions, so you got 20 out of 20. But, if you think about it, if I mess up on like 4 of these questions, it's not like they're 2 points. They're like 20 points. No, not 20 points. They're like 10 points. Wow, 10 points. So if I got 3 questions wrong, I'd have a 70. 70 is passing by 5 points. You know what I mean? So like I can't get any wrong pretty much to be able to have a good grade. So like it's a lot of work, and you guys don't even like probably realize, like if you've never been to college, or if you're like, you know, still in high school or whatever, like you don't understand how important it is to get good grades so you can not have to take that class again. Because if you don't get a good grade, it's not like in like high school, like you can do, like if you get a bad grade on like one test, it doesn't mean anything like it does in college, or if you only have a couple of weeks. And if you get a bad grade after a bad grade, if you're not going to pass the class, and if you don't pass the class, it means you have to take it again, and if you don't pass it that time, you know, you're just screwing yourself over. So, I mean, 16 credits is a lot, and it's a lot of work, but I love it to death. Like, I love to learn, and I really want to be a teacher, and I want to be a first grade teacher. So, I mean, I'm sorry if my videos don't go up, like early enough in the day or whatever. Like, I know, like, sometimes it's looked up before too, but, like, there's probably going to be a lot more incidences now, because on top of all of my college work with my fiance, he tries to be up at the school a lot with me, so I'm just, like, sitting there by myself. But, like, I have to come home, and, like, he doesn't do dishes, and I'm not saying he's a bad man. Like, he doesn't do dishes because I don't like him to do dishes. So, like, I have to do the dishes, and, like, I have to sweep the floors, and I have to feed the cats, and I have to take care of the house. Like, this is my thing, because he works and brings in the money, and, like, I'm only going to college, so, like, I figured, like, I could keep up with the housework. But, I mean, it's a lot. To live on your own and to go to college is a lot more than to live at, like, mom and dad's house and go to college is a lot more. So, like, I don't want you guys to get mad, so I figured I should make a video about, like, how hard my classes are. And, like, in March, believe me, it's going to be so much easier, because 2 of my classes are done in March, so, like, I'm going to have so much more time on my hands than now, because, like, I don't have CPR then, and I don't have freshman seminar, which doesn't seem to be too hard, but I have to write papers for it, so, I mean, like, I'll have more time, because I won't have to go to those classes. So, hold in until March. Don't give up on me. I'm still trying, and I will still make videos. And if I can't make them during the week, I'll make sure to make them on the weekends. So, you don't have to worry about that. And like, I just want to make sure like you guys don't get like upset because I couldn't like make a video on like Wednesday or whatever. Like Wednesday's video was up Thursday because I was having trouble with like it kept saying like it was rejecting the internet was rejecting or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, so don't give up on me. Just stick tight, and I'll make sure that like something big happens. Especially because I'm trying to get to 50 likes by my, or 50 subscribers by my birthday, which is May 8th. So please, please, please help me get 50 likes for 50 subscribers. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you're watching this and already subscribed. And if you're watching it and already are subscribed, please make sure you thumb them up because I'm not getting very many thumbs up and I don't get very many comments. So please comment. Tell me what your schedule is like. I'd love to know, like, how you guys manage to, like, if you're in college, like, how you manage to make videos on, like, an every other day basis like I do, or if, like, you don't, like, have, like, a schedule or whatever. But just, like, tell me what's up, and, like, tell me how you guys manage your time to make sure, like, you can make your videos and study and have, like, all this time. Like, I mean, I've been doing pretty good, but I just don't want to get, like, overwhelmed. And, yeah, so just, like, tell me what's up. Speak to me. You guys don't ever, like, really talk to me, and, like, I feel like I kind of talk to myself here, but, yeah, just do that up, and I'm going to get making my Sims 3 video now, and, so yeah, I'll upload this one first, and then I'll upload the Sims 3 one, so don't forget to jump right on over to the Sims 3, and check it out, because we now have the Master Chief, so I'm going to get a few makeovers here and there. That is pretty cool. And I'm going to make sure that before I start videotaping, video recording this, Casey and Courtney's birthday will be happening. So come check it out. Pretty cool. Pretty excited. Can't wait for them to graduate. Can't wait for them to find a new house, because we have $17,249 for them to buy a house, so they could buy a pretty sweet house for that. Yeah. So check it out. It'd be pretty cool. Alright, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye.